What's up, everybody? I'm Shade. Welcome back to Career Mode episode 17. And we start off the episode by doing what we said that we were going to do for a while, which is the squad report, just to get an idea of how our players are developing. And we are about to see quite a few interesting players there. Some bad, some good. It's sad to see Ashley Cole just going down in every single stat like that, and Lampard as well. He's a 79. Lampard is a 79. The Chelsea legend is under 80 overall, which is crazy, but he is getting old. And I'm sad to say, but if it wasn't Lampard, we would sell him. But I don't want. I know that in real life he's having they're having thoughts of selling Lampard and stuff, but I don't want. I kind of want him to retire at Chelsea because he is a legend at this team, but of course he will be going down in stats constantly, just like Ashley Cole and maybe even Petr Cech, but Petr Cech is still developing more or less. But probably next transfer window we will look for a kind of a CDM role in our midfield, because Lampard it always gets tired. Of course, when they get old, the FIFA just attacks their stamina like crazy. So we need to get somebody alongside Mikel and Vidal at the back, at the CDM position, that can play matches and that just is constantly good. Maybe a youth player. I like signing young players to the team, but Lukaku didn't. I'm not sure if he starts this match, but I've been kind of squad rotating between him and Lalkovic. And more on the player potential. A lot of you left feedback on the last episode, telling me just how the player potential thing, when you can check them, how it works and stuff. Apparently, somebody said that you can only check them for like real players. And I guess he meant that for the fictional players that the game creates at one point, most of them, those being the youth academy players, because we signed those out of nowhere. So of course they're game generated. But of course Lukaku apparently did play this match anyway. So, but I still don't know how to check the potential for the players that I do have. Anyway, I asked them about Lukaku because I wasn't sure how he was going to develop, and somebody told me that his potential is like 86. So that is a little bit comforting, I should say. I still hope his pace is going to develop as well, though. And Lalkovic, even though he's only a 76 potential, as somebody told me, I still think we are going to keep him, even though he's a one-sided player. His strengths being the pace and finishing, because he is naturally a striker. But check this example for what I said. When he just charges down, look at that pace. Nobody can deal with him. Somebody told me that I should probably play Lalkovic on the wings because he is so pacey, but as I've said in the comment replying to him, he would probably have the same issues Neymar had when he first joined us, and I was struggling to find his role in the team, because on the wings, you know, they would probably need a little bit of strength as well. That pace alone just won't do it, because remember, Neymar, he was getting bullied all day long. So Lalkovic down the middle, even though sometimes, as it was in the counter attack from before, even though sometimes he ends up on the wings, but his position is definitely in the middle as a striker, because he just makes very good runs, and his pace makes up for his strength all the time. He gets the ball back through agility and pace, just like Messi in real life. He's awesome. And I don't know, I don't remember if I ever told you, but I was going to check his nationality, and apparently he is Serbian. Pretty sure he's from Serbia. Yeah. Anyway, Lukaku gets injured and he's out for about 3 weeks, so that is kind of a blow, but I'm glad it's not even a month, so we'll have him back in no time. And before the match with Liverpool, we get a message saying that Doumbia is on a drought. He hasn't scored in about 5 matches, so maybe this match will end his drought, and that he does in the 16th I believe that's his minute. Doumbia gets the first goal for Chelsea in this Liverpool match, and his first goal in a while. We do concede just a little bit. Later, you will see some very interesting, shabby defending by me. Look at that. All those slide tackles in my defense. I thought he was going to take the shot a lot earlier, so I was just trying to block the shot, but apparently he just did me. He just did us. He dribbled all the way and he got shot in. A very good play though later, and the ball will eventually end up to Vidal. And Vidal, I haven't talked about Vidal in a while, just realized that, but he is very consistent to me. I prefer him in a CDM position, but I told you he's always there when you need him. If you need somebody in attack, Vidal just pops up. But when you're trying to defend like a counterattack, Vidal is right at the back, right back at the back to help you out. Anyway, just as usual, before we got our second goal, the match was very tight, but then it turned into a 4-1 win for us, and Doumbia redeems himself with 2 goals in the match. And of course, they're talking about how he has kind of declined since he came from CSK Moscow, and yeah, I told you that I'm not really fond of Doumbia at the moment. Maybe we will sell him alongside Neymar and try to get a different striker, because we will have Lalkovic and Lukaku, but we need a third striker, maybe that can also play winger, perhaps, just so we can use them if somebody gets injured, or maybe they just have low fitness or whatever. But also, I know a lot of you left me player names that they would want me to get, and of course, I very much like you to do that. Whenever the next transfer season window opens, I do want to have like a list of players that I want to check out, and just the players that you have suggested me to get. So I'm looking right now. I'm looking for one striker and perhaps a center, defensive mid position, maybe even a center mid position, and maybe even a keeper. To be honest, yeah, I know somebody recommended De Gea, but he will be kind of expensive. I'm kind of maybe looking for a young player with a lot of potential, but not really that high just yet. But yeah, I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, do leave a like. If you can be bothered, don't. I've been Shado. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.